Hello and welcome back to another video. Richard here from Driving Horizons, and today we have the awning out here, the Wind Out Awning on our VW California, and we have some really cool straps that you use to secure the awning, and we're going to show you all about those now and how to set them up, so stay with us. Okay, so sometimes we have the Wind Out awning out because we don't want to put our full awning out, but we're always worried about the wind, and in the past we've had to wind the awning in overnight just in case we get a gust of wind and it blows up or something like that. It does have holes in the legs of the awning to bolt down, but they're quite small holes, and if you put a peg in them, they're normally the smaller pegs, and it sometimes doesn't go into hard standing. So we have bought a Thule awning strap kit which secures it to the floor really securely. So let me show you what comes in the kit first of all. So everything I show you now there's two of, because we have one in place already, but there's basically one piece of strap. This attaches to the awning itself and then goes down to a metal clasp which then attaches to another strap which is a lot longer, as you can see, with just a little clip on the end, and on that goes a spring. So the spring just clips onto there, which then goes in the ground via this peg that they provide. Now, I haven't tried to hammer this peg into a hard standing ground yet. I'm not sure if it will go in. Perfect for grass, but I'm not sure if it will go into a hard standing pitch, because we use rock pegs. But it will work with the rock peg. It just loops around pretty much like that. So there's two, everything I've just shown you there's two of, like I said, one for each side of the awning. One of them is already in place, as you might be able to see behind us. I'm going to show you quickly how this goes together. It takes a few minutes, that's all. So we're going to head over to the awning now and hook all that up. Here we are back at the awning. The first strap we have is the one with this little clip on, if that is visible, and it goes down to the big metal clip at the end. So we take the little clip at the top, and you can see there's a little hole here, and that just goes in like that, and then the little catch on the back there hooks around the other side, and that's really secure now. And then we have the other strap, which is one end you've got this little triangle which attaches to the spring, and the other end is just plain, and we take the clip and that just feeds in under like that and pull it through. We now have a strap that's a lot longer, and that is ready to be secured to the ground. Take the spring. There's a spring here which I've shown you, which just hooks onto the triangular piece, and then, like I said, there is this peg, and you would hammer this into the ground and then connect the spring to that, but this isn't really suitable for the hard standings that we normally use. We would just use our normal rock peg, which you can kind of hang it, you can kind of hammer in. I sort of get a rough idea where I want it, take the spring out of the way, and then it gets hammered in. Although we're going to do that again because I've just bent the peg.
Oh no.
And hammer the rock peg in. There.
She's bent another one.
That one's went in fine.
I've got a couple of bent pegs. Take what you mean from that. Okay, third time lucky.
Third time the charm.
It's not easy doing a video of an 8-year-old in the background.
Okay, so when we're ready, we get our rock peg. Kind of mark it out roughly to where we need it to be. This won't go in either.
Oh my god! Oh, how funny.
Okay, so we have worked out roughly where we want the peg, and we have hammered in a rock peg. We've moved from the other one because, as you can see, I was having real trouble getting the pegs in.
Sorry.
I was having real trouble getting the pegs in.
After how many attempts?
3 attempts. This one went in fine earlier, but once it's in, it's just a case of hooking the spring around the peg, and then if you come up to this bit up here, just pulling it nice and tight so that this will not move. That's nice and tight in the ground, this is nice and tight, and it will take a mighty wind to lift that up. So that is basically all you do with this extra bit of thing here. You could do anything with that. I just normally, what I've done a couple of times we've used it, is just fold it up like that, and then just stuck it in there so it's not trailing anywhere. So that is the Thule awning straps, which will help if you want to secure your awning down and make sure that it doesn't blow away in the wind. So don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.